Refinancing your home loan has become very popular again. A lot of people are getting excited that rates are low and they're wanting to refi. But I need you to stop and watch this video, because if you are thinking about refinancing your home, and if you've refinanced in the last year, you need to watch this video to the very end, because I'm gonna share with you 2 horror stories of clients that have refinanced and made mistakes, and now it's costing them thousands of dollars. And if we've never met before, my name is Seanu Uyehara. I'm a sales manager with Loan Depot, helping you finance your homes all across America. Whether you're thinking of purchasing or refinancing, you're a first-time home buyer or you're a seasoned investor, we've got you covered. You can hit the description below for links on more information on how to get your mortgage right. I've been getting a lot of phone calls in the last week from clients that have refinanced in the past with other lenders that are now asking me for help. And it really bothered me because of the situations that they put themselves in, and I had to create this video to help you understand why a refinance may not make sense or why it's not the right thing to do. I've got 2 clients that have called, one named Keith. Keith was wanting to take some cash out on his house. Like most of you, he's got thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars of equity in his home, and he wants to tap into it to refinance and get some of the cash out. But as I was talking to him, he had mentioned that he just refinanced his house like a couple of months ago. So I asked him, I was like, well, why are you refinancing again? And he's like, well, I want to take some cash out. So the thing that alarms me is the fact that he just refinanced and now he wants to take cash out and refinance again. And as I was digging a little deeper, he's actually refinanced 4 times in the last 2.5 years. So every time you refinance, it will cost you some money in order to do it, whether it's $1,000 or a couple $1,000, depending on how much you owe and the title fees and all that are. Refinances aren't free. So every time Keith has refinanced, he's now added more money to his loan balance. And depending on how he was pitched or what he was sold on, which to me, it was always gonna be an interest rate, he kept chasing the next best interest rate. If you've been watching my channel, you understand that I truly believe in strategy outweighs the rate every single time. Now in Keith's situation, think about that. Let's say out of those 4 times that he's refinanced, it's cost him $2,000. He's now added $8,000 onto his mortgage for no reason. So in Keith's situation, he just refinanced 2 months ago, and now he wants to take out a line of credit, or he wants to pull another $30,000 out of his house, which again is gonna cost him more money to do that. So don't be like Keith. Don't chase the next best interest rate. Find out where the break even is, because if you do refinance your home, and let's say it does cost $4,000, but it saves you $100 a month, you should be in that mortgage for 40 months. That is your break even point. If you sell or refi or do anything within that 40-month window, you're actually just tossing money out of the window. So you have to be smarter about how you look at your mortgage, and it's not just about the interest rate. You want to make sure that if you refi, there's a true benefit to you at the end of the day. Second story is about a client named Lisa. Lisa reached out to me the other day asking about a refinance. So of course, I go through the process like I normally do with all of our clients. I ask certain questions in order to get the information that I need to do my analysis. But come to find out, I refinanced Lisa's house about 2 years ago as she was going through a divorce. So we got her all situated from her ex. Now she's accrued a $50,000 line of credit, which I did not do, which is maxed out. She also put solar on her house for another $50,000, which she had refinanced without me to cover the cost of the solar on her home. And now all of her credit cards are maxed out. Lisa is to the point of filing bankruptcy because she really has no options because of her debt to income ratio. So in her case, again, chasing the lower rate or taking out cash for no reason. And I get solar is great and all, but she literally tapped into her home equity to cover that $50,000 solar bill, and she had a line of credit which is now maxed out, and she's literally at the point of almost not having any solutions at this point other than potentially filing bankruptcy, which she's already thinking about doing. And get this, she still has a couple $100,000 of equity in her property. And these are the types of stories that drive me crazy, because 2 years ago, her loan was perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong with it. We had her in a great position to be able to keep moving forward with life after her divorce. These 2 clients have made choices that have cost them thousands of dollars. And in Lisa's case, which I hope this doesn't happen, where she files bankruptcy or potentially loses her house. This is why I've created my YouTube channel to help you folks understand how to get your mortgage right. Because there's a lot of bad information and there's a lot of companies that are out there trying to get you to just refinance for the sake of refinancing. And you can see over time, it can cost you thousands of dollars and it doesn't get you anywhere if you're not smart about your mortgage or if you're taking cash out, how you're utilizing those funds. So make sure if you're thinking about refinancing, you can comment below with any questions or check out this playlist to learn how to get your mortgage right. I would hate for any of you to make the wrong choice with your mortgage and potentially lose your home. I'll see you on the next video.